Hello and welcome to this week's episode. On this episode this week, we're going to go find out where we can find wildlife in different high places coming up. Background, you can hear back here in forestry, you can hear the wildlife coming together and preparing for fall. Now that's a good sign because it is actually they're all coming together and they're going to go out and find food so they can come back here and hibernate for the winter and get just prepare for the winter time all together. So you can hear the birds, and now you know they fly away for the winter. Some stay here throughout the fall and the winter time. Some, like the American robins, you guys usually see them usually go to the warmer climates, but your traditional birds like your chickadees, your black-capped chickadees, your different sparrows, they usually stay here through the winter time because they usually get the resources of the winter berries and the hollies and just different things out here that usually the warmer climate birds, they can't stay here and get their produce and get their sources of food. So they go here, and the winter birds like the chickadees and the blue jays even stay here, surprisingly, blue jays. The cardinals, a winter bird that you can enjoy all year around. Wintertime is a good time to get them pictures. If you guys got picture takers and you guys like to do that stuff, it's highly recommended to get some pictures of the birds and the wildlife. People nowadays, I never realized, people nowadays actually like wildlife pictures than they do city pictures. I've been taking a lot of pictures in the past and I got a good reviews on them. They're something with, I think it's because some people in the city, sometimes people understand that you don't see the wildlife as you do in the city, so they get the pictures from me or for certain people that are out in the woods and near the sources, and it's always a good thing. So we're gonna go to a couple more places and we're gonna find a couple more places. You can hear the crickets going, and you see it's good to go in nature sometimes because you can hear the birds. The birds are, like I said in the past video, the birds are all hoarding together, and you hear the crickets. See, it's all coming together. So there's always different things going on out here in the wild. Now, like I said, it's not always trees. It's not always greenery. There's always life going around. Mother Nature has a lot of sources to provide. You just have to go out and adventure. Or if you don't live near a city, try to find a little patch of woods. There's somewhere in the city you might have to go out a little bit more, but it's well worth it. So I'm going to go to a couple more places I want to try right now. And I'm going to go to a couple more places and show you guys some more hiding places where wildlife and nature can hide. You see all that wooded area back there? There's a lot of advantages for wildlife back there. Like you got your groundhogs, you got your beavers, there's the river nearby. There's a lot of things. There's bears could be even back here. Surprisingly, we're near a highway up about a couple miles from here, and there's bears back here. So there's a lot of advantages of wildlife and little trails like that going up towards the hill. There's a lot of advantages. There could be caves. I'm not going up there, but it just tells you there's trails going up there that could lead to different things. So there's a lot of advantages of wildlife out here. Even though I'm in the city, I live in a small town, there's still a lot of wood area. You just have to travel some more to get there. So let's go to a couple more places and I'll show you a couple more places. There are a lot of advantages out here, guys. So as you can see, there's something digging there, and you can see this is a bike trail from town to town, but there's a wooded area here for something to hide. Maybe come down from the hiding places up top and come down here and see what a biker maybe dropped. Maybe they were walking. There's walking trails. There's bikers through here all the time. So there's a lot of advantages of wildlife. They like to stay around here. They like to hide during the day so we can't see them, but there's hiding places out there under the ground, through hollow trees. There's all these dead trees around here. This is a big advantage, for example, of where wildlife likes to stay. There's a river down there where they can get a drink. They got the high ground for shelter. They got the trees for birds. You got everything here you need for a wildlife experience. Maybe not see them, but just experience kind of like where they hide and how do they do this. It's just an experience that you can go out and say, oh, maybe they're hiding up there. Maybe they're hiding down here. I don't see a lot of wildlife because this is a main trail right now, but usually when it dies down, there is a lot of animals that come out, and that's what the advantage is. They don't want to come out right now, but you can see that little hole that was back there. That was a sign that they're around. They're always out and about, but they're not about right now. So there is a lot of advantages. I'm going to go to a couple more places and show you guys a couple more places because I know you guys like these stuff. I know I got a comment, so I appreciate, I can't remember the name right now, but I appreciate your all comments that you're commenting, and I appreciate because I know there is a lot of things out there that people are like, they're doing videos out in the city, but there's not a lot of nature and out go on adventures and learning adventures. We need nature in our life just because it's exciting. It's like a free learning experience. Like you go to college and stuff like that. For example, you pay for that, but this is a free tuition. This is a free experience. Go out and smell the different smells. There are not a lot of smells out here, but there is the trees you can feel, you can touch. Good learning experience for the kids to get out on an adventure. So there is a lot of things out here. There's even, you remember the episode from Tarzan? There's these things. What do you call these things? What are they? I can't think right now. But they're, kids would call them Tarzan lines, zip line, whatever you call them. I can't think of the name right now, but you know what I'm getting at. They can swing on them. You don't want to recommend that, but it's like experience. Like, hey kid, look at it, it's a little Tarzan. I don't know. I'm just goofing off right now, but I mean, there's a lot of advantages of things out here. There's bushel, kids can lie in there. The only thing you gotta worry about is poison ivy. I'll do an episode next, but you can look it up right now. But there's, like I said, it's getting fall, so I don't really like to go near it. But there's different things. I'm gonna do next episode if you want me to. Go and experience the different leaves and how to identify them and what to stay away from. So I hope you guys like this little adventuring type video and wildlife and where it hides and stuff like that. If you like it, hit the subscribe button. And until next week, guys, keep on adventuring and keep your adventure knowledge and sprout into the world. Have a great one, guys, and stay safe.